We're running out of time in Ubarak. How far are we from the exit?
Not far. We have entered the Upper Kingdom. The exit should lead us to the base of the glacier itself. However, there are still hidden traps and pitfalls to account for.
Take cover! The entire passage collapsed. There's no time to dig through this. I'll have to move quickly and find my own way out. Hopefully Anubarak and the others survived. What is it now? I'll make sure you suffer. Faithless coward.
At last.
I'll be singed if I get too close to those flames.
Frostmourne hungers. Finally.
I'll need this gold for when I reach the glacier.
Finally. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it.
More of the Nerubian's blasting mechanisms. I'll have to time this perfectly.
At last. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. At last. This is more like it. This is more like it. At last. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. At last.
Another quake?
This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers.
You will know endless.
Finally. Frostmourne hungers. At last. This is more like it.
Your pain is not dead.
Now, Frostmourne. At last.
Faithless.
For the Lich.
You will know endless. Your pain shall be
This is more like it. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. Now, Frostmourne. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Finally. At last. For the Lich King. Now, Frostmourne hungers.
You will know endless.
Speak. This is more like it.
Your pain shall be legendary.
At last.
I'll make sure you suffer.
Frostmourne hungers. At last. Finally. This is more like it.
Faithless.
Finally. For the Lich King. Frostmourne hungers.
Your pain shall be legendary. You will know endless torment.
Tread lightly.
Your pain shall be legendary.
At last. No one orders me around. This is more like it. At last. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers.
Speak, fool.
Finally. At last.
I must find a way across this strange obstacle.
More like it. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. At last. Frostmourne hungers.
You will know endless torment. For the Lich King. This coward.
This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Finally, I'll make sure you suffer.
No one owes me.
At last. At last. Finally. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. At last. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. Now, Frostmourne. This is more like it.
Your pain shall be legendary.
At last.
I'll make sure you suffer.
Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Finally. At last.
You will know endless torment.
This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Finally.
Anubarak, you made it.
I see now why the Lich King chose you as his champion, Death Knight. Few men could have survived this labyrinth alone.
Tread lightly. What is it now?
Another earthquake. We must hurry, Death Knight.
Finally. Frostmourne hungers.
I serve only the frozen throne. Kinky. Indubitably, I'll see to it. I'll consume the living and the dead. Indubitably, Kinky. I'll see to it. By Nerub. I'll consume the living and the dead.
What is it now?
I have heard the summons, Kinky. Indubitably.
Speak, fool.
This is more like it. Finally. This is more like it. At last.
Something's breaking through. Defensive positions!
Frostmourne hungers. Tread lightly.
What's done is done. He drained his life.
No one will be around. Frostmourne hungers. At last. Finally. This is more like it. This is more like it. What is it now?
Speak, fool.
Tread lightly.
Time is fleeting. By Nerub.
Speak, fool. For the Lich King.
Tread lightly. Frostmourne hungers.
The living and the dead. Indubitably. Feel the venom of Nerub.
No one orders me
Proceed.
around. No one orders me around.
Finally. At last.
We're running
Frostmourne.
out of time. We must find the exit.
More gold. This might help us later. Speak, fool. Faithless coward.
By Nerub.
Tread lightly.
We're blocking the way to the exit. We'll have to fight our way through them to reach it. Choice.
What is it now? No one orders me around. Frostmourne. At last.
Might cannot be matched. Kinky. I'll see to it.
Tread lightly. Frostmourne hungers. What is it now? Speak, fool.
Now quickly, head through that door. The exit to the surface lies just beyond.
It'll be good to see the sun again.
Remember, Illidan and the true battle still await us in the world above. Hopefully our trek through the Dark Earth bought us the precious time we needed.